We're here with Lloyd Renals. We're at Rob Frampton's gym down in Portsmouth. Thanks for the time, Lloyd.
That's all right, thank you.
We wanted to ask you a few questions about Booost. When you first heard about it, what did you think?
I can't lie, I was probably one of the skeptics that thought some blokes found a great way of selling air in a can. You're always going to be sceptical with things like this, especially with things you don't quite understand or don't quite know about. It's human nature. So it's just one of those things you see all the time, but you're not quite fully on board with it, and then you have to go away and really have to find out about it and talk to the guys that are using it and see what they think.
And what did you find out, or from the guys or the web or wherever you found it?
Oh well, I do a lot of literature research. I have to do most of my practice working as a physio for the NHS. Everything has to be evidence based, so that's what I did. You have to go off and find the literature surrounding it. Yeah. So, and all of it's pretty good for recovery time. So there's nothing really more I can say about it than there's nothing negative that I could find about it really. Other than obviously your usage. If you don't use it properly, then it's going to be ineffective. That's the same with any product.
Okay. And when you used it, when did you use it?
I tend to find this is more effective for me on my heavy squat and my heavy deadlift days. It really gets my recovery up, especially when I'm working on heavy sets. You know, my deadlift session itself consists of deadlift and upper back, and my deadlift itself can take up to an hour just in training, with my recovery times. And this can really help, especially when you're hitting those big numbers. When you're over 300 and you're doing reps, you need that fast recovery, especially if you want to be up with the big lads.
Cool. So. And you're doing deadlifts. Just talk us through a few seconds of how do you use it? A couple of shots after each lift, or?
Yeah, so it's good. I find most effective is I have a couple of shots before I go into lift, just to really get my oxygen levels nice and high. Hit the deadlift afterwards, get the CO2 out, really get myself settled down, and have a couple of shots after, and it gets my recovery going ready again. So I have 3 to 5 minutes between each set.
Lovely. And there are a lot of skeptics out there for canned oxygen. Obviously there's 20% oxygen in the air, 100% in that can. What would you say to the skeptics?
Don't knock it till you try it. Don't ever try it on a light day. It's not going to be that effective. You need to put it to use at its best. So I suggest that you try and use this on a heavy session when you're working hard. If you're doing loads of high intensity training, it's a good time to really get this on board because it will get your recovery going.
Lovely. Thanks for your time, Lloyd.
That's all right, thank you.